Face me? Okay. So today, we're going to talk about Halloween. Do you like Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you dressed up for Halloween. Okay, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you were a monster. Ooh, put your hands down. Raise your hand if you were a princess.
Me.
Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you were a witch. Ooh. Raise your hand if you were a zombie.
Me.
So you were all of those?
Yeah.
All of those? Wow. Okay. Okay. Now I need you guys to listen and listen carefully, okay? What we're going to do is talk about a couple books, okay? And then at the end, you're going to have to help me choose which book to read. Everybody's going to have to help me choose. So put your hands down right now. Okay, we're going to listen first and then we'll vote. And you guys can call me Miss Anna, okay? So the first book that we are going to do is called Moonlight, the Halloween Cat. And this is Moonlight. Do you guys like cats? Raise your hand. You like cats? Okay. Put your hands down.
My mommy reads a cat.
Okay. So this is Moonlight. And she loves Halloween. Absolutely loves Halloween. Why do you think she loves Halloween?
Because they're pumpkins there.
Because there's pumpkins.
Apples.
Good.
There's flowers.
And there's flowers. Look at that. Okay. So this is Moonlight. Moonlight wants to take an adventure. She wants to go and see all the Halloween things out there. Do you think she'll be able to? No? Do you think she'll be able to see all the Halloween things in her town?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too. So she decides to head out. And the first thing that she sees is what? What's that?
Scarecrow.
A scarecrow. Do you guys know what a scarecrow is?
Uh-huh.
What's a scarecrow? What's it made of? Hay. It's made of hay. Good job. And they usually put clothes on it, right?
Yeah.
And what does a scarecrow do? It stands up and it scares the crows. Good job. What else do you see here? There's pumpkins, right? But these pumpkins have little holes in them. What do you call a pumpkin with the holes in it?
A jack-o'-lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern. Good job. So, Moonlight goes on an adventure and she heads into town and she sees all of these little kids in a costume. There you go. She sees all these little kids in a costume. And she sees witches, and she sees monsters, and she sees, what else? Pumpkins and ghosts. Yeah. And princesses, and it looks like that might be a bumblebee. Very cool, huh? But she also sees this bright yellow thing up here. What's that? The moon. She's staring at the moon, but she's also sitting in what? Is she sitting in a tree?
Yeah.
She's sitting in a tree. Yeah. So while she's sitting in this tree, she sees all sorts of things. She sees the moon, and she sees an owl. And what is this owl chasing after? A bunny. Do you think that's going to be his dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And then she goes back towards the office. And she sees more what? She sees more what? What are those?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. But what are those pumpkins specifically?
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lanterns. Good job. And she also sees raccoons. Yeah, raccoons. And more jack-o'-lanterns. But what do you see in the house? The houses are all dark. Do you think that means that they've gone to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too. So Moonlight goes through the cemetery and sees all the gravestones, and then she decides that it might be time to head home. So what do you think is going to happen?
She'll stay outside.
She'll stay outside? Well, in order to find out, we're going to have to read this book. So this is Moonlight the Halloween Cat, and it's by Cynthia Rylant. Okay? The next book I'm going to tell you about is called One Spooky Night. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
I like that. It looks like a sparkly.
The sparkly pumpkins. I like the sparkly pumpkins too.
It looks like a jungle.
It looks like a jungle. So this is about a little monster. And this little monster also wants to go on an adventure. And he wants to find out where he's going. What do you think he's going to travel through?
The wood.
The woods. Good job. What I like about this book and what's really cool is that the pages are see-through. So you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
You can see what's going to be seen through on the next page. So the little monster goes on a trip, and they're going through the woods. And do you see the stars up there? And there's trees, and there's a path. And he runs into all sorts of things that could scare him. What sorts of things do you think he's going to run into? He could run into a pumpkin. What else?
A monster.
A monster. He could run into a monster. A witch.
Or a princess.
Or a princess. Do you think a princess is going to scare him?
No.
Unless it's a scary princess. But I don't think so. The first thing he runs into are bats.
Bats.
The bats. They fly out of the sky. You think he's scared of those bats? Would you be scared if bats flew at your head?
No.
I know I would be.
I would.
The next thing he runs into are a bunch of what? There's leaves and branches and owls. He runs into a bunch of owls. And they hoot, and they howl. It's kind of scary. But do you think he's scared?
No.
No. I don't think so. And then he sees what? What's that?
No.
If he's right there, what's that? Is that his shadow? Yeah. Do you guys ever get scared of your shadow?
No.
I'll be honest. I've seen my shadow out of the corner of my eye and I thought it was another person. It scared me too.
Sometimes it scares me.
It's possible. And then what are those? He comes to a bridge and what are those? They're ghosts. Do you think he's scared of those ghosts?
Yeah.
Would you be scared of ghosts? Raise your hand if you saw ghosts. Would you be scared of it? I would be. And then the last thing he comes on is what?
Okay.
It's a pumpkin, but what are those pumpkins? Jack-o'-lanterns. Do you like jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah. When you carved your jack-o'-lanterns, did you carve scary ones? Did you carve happy ones?
Yeah.
I wasn't able to carve one this year, but I would have carved a happy one. So he sees these jack-o'-lanterns, and do you think they're scary? No? And then what's this? What do you see there? Okay, what do you see on this page? A cat. If you saw a black cat on Halloween night, would you be scared?
No.
Okay. So what's this? The last thing he comes on is a house. What do you think he's going to find in this house? A what? A bed? You might find a bed. What else? A kitchen, a living room. What? A lot of pumpkins?
And a lot of TV.
A lot of TVs. Bathroom. But do you think he's going to find any monsters?
No.
Or any ghosts?
No.
Or any witches?
No.
Or pumpkins?
No.
No? Well, we won't find out yet. We'll have to wait. If you choose this book to read, we'll find out what happens to the little monster. Okay? And this is One Spooky Night by Kate Stone. The last book that we're going to look at is The Little Old Lady Who Wasn't Afraid of Anything.
I'm not.
You're not. Do you think this little old lady's afraid of anything?
No. One time, it was dark. We're in the back door. And me and Daddy, and there was a wall, and there was a corner, and my big sister was falling down, and Daddy, when we watched, and Daddy was trying to get us, he was scared, and she started crying, and made me laugh.
I've been the scared person, my dad too. And I've also been the person who laughs at my sister when she gets scared. I understand that. Let's wait for stories, okay? Wait for stories until after. I want to finish this. So this is the little old lady who is not afraid of anything. Was she afraid of anything? No.
I'm not afraid because we heard this book before.
Let's find out. This is the little old lady. Is she little? Little big? Do you think she's my size or your size?
This size.
My size. Good. Does she look old?
No.
Does she look your age?
No.
Does she look my age?
No.
Does she look old?
No.
Yeah, a little bit, right? So she decides that she wants to go and get some nuts and some seeds and some herbs and some spices. Do you know what herbs and spices are? No. Spices are things that grow outside the plant. They are usually put in
Pumpkin.
put them in pumpkin. Put into things that you eat. So they make extra yummy. You know what a seed is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what a nut is. No? Well, an acorn. Acorns are, right? Acorns can be considered a nut. And squirrels bury they, right? And sometimes we forget where the acorns are. And then guess where some music? From those acorns. That's how we get all these extra. So she goes on a walk. And it gets dark. Realizes that she walked too far, right? She needs to walk back to her cottage. She starts walking. And on her way there, she sees two shoes. The shoes are scary, right? You don't usually see shoes without seeing a print in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, shoes walking by themselves, that'd be kind of scary.
That would scare me out.
It'd scare me too. These those shoes. And remember, the old lady's not afraid of anything, right? And she's on, but her walk gets a little quicker. And then something else. What are those?
Pants.
Pants! Oh no! Green pants. And those pants show up at this part here, okay? A little farther, the little old lady stumbled into a pair of, and the pants went wiggle, wiggle. Get out of my way, parents. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady, and walked on. Behind her, she could hear. Two shot, maybe. Let's see. So she pants. And then her things start coming up out, right? What comes next? Shirt. A shirt.
Yeah.
What? Hand. And what?
Glove.
What do you wear in your head?
A hat.
A hat. Glove and hat.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Is she scared in that shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty scared. You start running towards her comment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'm scary.
Scary. Raise your hand only, don't talk, but raise your hands up. Would you scare if you saw all this coming behind you? With the person in the pants close to the shoes? Raise your hand, you would be scared.
Me.
I would.
I'm always freaked out.
So she brought to her house.
And that's always.
What do you think?
Pumpkin. Chaser.
But not only a house happened,
That is his career. We don't like it. So we finished it, right? This is the lone lady who is not afraid of anything, and Williams. Yeah. Do you think you would learn this one? Or ones? Or do you think you want to read how